Hi, I'm Nicole,
I'm Lori.
and this is Oregon Trail Stitchin.
Yay!
All right, well, we are coming in hot on the end of August.
Hot, literally.
Yep, it is 90 degrees according to my iPhone.
Yeah, it's been warm, and we're filming outside today.
Yep.
So, this quilt behind me, I made back, oh gosh, maybe about 10 years ago, and I don't recall the quilt pattern offhand. It's the same one that did Starry Nights or Starry Night or something like that. So, anyway.
Yeah. So this is our first actual, official Flosstube in a little bit since we came back from retreat at the beginning of August. See if people have been enjoying those little shorts, or not shorts, but other kind of on-location videos, I like to think of them.
Yeah.
Just changing it up a little bit, enjoying.
Just sharing some small community events as we run across them.
Yep. And, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do we have today?
Well, we got a lot. I am making up for my lack of content last time. Because I've got a whole boatload of stuff to show you. But I thought we would start with just a little mini recap. I know we've got quite the haul between the two of us from retreat. So, your stuff is out. So.
Okay, yeah, so you can watch our retreat video from Stitching on the River out of Boise, Idaho, sponsored by Maggie's on Maine. I should say sponsor, put on by Maggie's on Maine. We got to reunite with our table mates from last year and Table 10.
Table 10.
And that actually felt really good too. Though we got to meet some other people as well, it felt good to joining on a table that we were familiar with, and then kind of reminisce and that type of thing. So that was good.
Had a kind of a fun soundtrack to the second night. We were sharing the conference room wing of the hotel.
That's right.
With several reunions, including a local class of '85 reunion. So
yes,
the music was top notch.
1980s. Yes.
Yep. Through the wall.
Yeah. They were having quite the party, and we got to sing along karaoke style.
Yep, on the other side of our wall.
Yeah. Well, okay. From the retreat, who was our designer?
So, and again, like we said, you can get the details of the retreat from our last video. So our designer this year was Jean Workman from Monticello Design, or Monticello Stitches.
Yes.
Out of Georgia.
Yes. Lovely lady. This was the retreat design, and it came in a booklet format. We received, I don't know if I have all of the thread. We received all of the DMC floss for this, and we really appreciate that. Her designs in general, she uses the words from hymns or things that are not copyrighted, so she can just freely
Public
design.
domain.
Yeah.
Public domain.
Yeah, so that was that design. And I guess it's still a recap of the I chose one of her designs to start, this one here, and I don't know, can you read it for me real fast?
Speed reading here. So for those of you who can't read it, it says, "Be still." It says, "Be still, my soul. The hour is hastening on when we shall be forever with the Lord, when disappointment, grief, and fear are gone, sorrow forgot, love's purest joys restored. Be still, my soul, when change and tears are past. all safe and blessed, we shall meet at last.
Yeah.
And there's lots of little colorful flowers.
Yes. So I thought that I would do the border and maybe work on the flowers and the words at a time that feels fitting. So I'm just gonna prep it up. So that's one of her designs, and it's her designs have a what do you call it? Feel
It's very it's a very like sampler feel.
Sampler. That's what I was trying to think of. Sampler feel to it, and they
forgive her, she's recovering from illness.
Yes, a little bit of. But I did have a start on that one. A little bit of a start, so I plan to keep going on that.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's a very sampler
style. Actually, they are samplers.
Kind of an updated sampler style. So like brighter colors, lots of nature, simple motifs that you could, rework into smaller.
Yeah, totally. What else about the retreat?
Well, were you going to share what you got for stuff, and then I share my stuff?
Sure. Let's see.
But we've planned this ahead really well. So, Mom was the real MVP here, and
I made little retreat pin cushions. It was called Stitchin on the River, so that's with the SOTR. So no, I'm not a superstar because I didn't stitch out Stitching on the River.
That would have also been a really big pin cushion, so not quite as portable.
Yeah, so this is what it looked like. So it was table gifts and also gifts for some special people at the retreat as well. So, and then there was our table gifts. Lori made us Ort,
little Ort trays.
The little snaps. We got to choose which one we wanted, and I chose the ladybugs.
You can use them for orts. I like to use them to just kind of keep like my scissors and my needle threader, because I know like when I'm stitching, my needle threader is like the first thing to disappear.
Yeah, I used it as we were gathering little gifts. Remember, already, it was a good place to just kind of corral them. Yeah, corral them.
Yeah.
Speaking of little gifts, we all got to choose. You want to say that?
So
we got to choose a little potato.
It's an emotional support potato. Very appropriate with the retreat being in Idaho.
And that was from
Lefty Laura Stitches.
Yes, thank you, Laura.
Yep. She's at Lefty Laura Stitches on Instagram, and came with this little emotional support potato card.
That cute, and it was in a little gift bag with a what do you call it? The eyeglass thing, microfiber.
Yep, the little cloth.
It was just really cute, and we each got one of those, and it was very personal to the retreat. We really appreciate that.
Yep, I've got my potato already on my keys. I got the little card at work.
Fun.
Kind of fits with the general eclectic theme of my workspace.
And then we all got a different fabric, but another little, someone had passed out Ort containers to each person.
They fold up.
Yeah, I wish I could thank the person directly, but yeah, it folds just like the other one.
It was one of those situations where like you get up to go check out the shopping or the freebie table, and you get back and there's more stuff at your seat.
Yeah. So that was fun.
I've already used mine, and it's nice because then it folds back up and it's not spreading scraps all over the bag. And all right.
Another table gift.
Another table gift from one of our table mates,
Yvonne. She had brought and let us have our choice of colors of 3D printed floss drops or floss bobbins, and a beautiful
zipper pull
with a little
thingy.
With a charm. I can't seem to show the charm.
Yep.
Yeah, little tape measure. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was neat. And how convenient. So
Mm-hmm.
that's fabulous. And then we did the smalls exchange,
Mm-hmm.
and my smalls exchange, I don't remember who got mine.
I don't remember who got yours either.
Well, that's okay. Who I did get was our friend Carol. I received her smalls, and this is part of it. It is just so sweet.
With
A little
scissor fob
with a bee theme, and the date, and a bee charm. Just let me show the front again. The small stitches, little bees on a beehive, and a pin cushion with stitch with the charms. Isn't that adorable?
and the little
Yeah, and it had
needles.
the tulip needles, and look at her ribbon, the ribbon detail. It is so sweet. I just love it. And then your smalls exchange.
Yeah, so mine came from Pepper, who found us via our Flosstube and mentioned that she was going to be seeing us at the retreat. So I got her for a
Coincidentally.
Yep. So little box,
Sweet.
also bee themed.
Yes. Save the bees.
Yep. It had a needle minder. I think I put my needle minder on my collection of needle minders, so I don't have it with me.
But
Oops.
you may show the inside of the box.
So it's got felt in it and
Needles.
little
needles.
counting pins, and then a little
Little fob with bees.
Yep,
Little
little
purple bees.
pole. Yep.
I love the theme.
And then just a little
notepad.
sticky notepad with a really pretty cover on it.
You can have to take it out of that plastic and use it.
Yeah, I'm
We still
protecting it right now.
come back from the retreat. Yeah.
A pin cushion with a
Oh,
little bee on it.
Isn't that beautiful? I love the stitch work and the color choices.
And this absolutely adorable owl.
Another pin cushion.
Pin-
It's weighted.
Pin
So
cushion, it's weighted, and it's got a nice solid base that I think is like a ball jar lid.
yeah, yeah. And I got one too.
Yep. Mm.
Yeah, those are neat.
Yours has a cute pin in it though.
Little
It's got a little hairdo.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was the smalls exchange, and that's totally optional at retreats. All the retreats I've seen people do, it's optional, but a lot of people participate,
And they
it really makes it fun.
all out.
Yeah, some people do. Yeah,
They get very elaborate, and that's really cool.
but it's fun to make something stitchy for a stitchy sister or stitchy brother.
And it's fun.
You know, he'll be appreciated. You know, they know the work that's gone into it and
Yeah.
the creativity.
And
stuff.
sometimes when there's crossover between like if a quilter happens to bring a little quilting in there, like with the little owls.
All right. What's next?
Haul. So we didn't just sew at the retreat. We didn't just give generously to each other at the retreat.
We also
got some stuff.
we also partaked on some off the freebie table. Our table also went to a local.
Yeah.
What do we call it? A recycle.
So it is called, I believe it's called Renew. It's like a thrift store for art and craft supplies. If you're in the Boise area, it's about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile down Chinden from the highway.
Easy to get to.
Easy to get to.
Well, actually, it's inside of a plant store.
A nursery.
A
Yep.
nursery. So they have the top floor of
So you get to walk through all the
plant
fancy
store.
succulents to get there. And,
So Hall, what did
haul. Okay, so I got a Stony Creek
Oh, yeah, the music theme. What year do you think that is?
I can tell you exactly. 1995.
Yeah, show the back too. It had, yeah, the French. That's a euphonium.
It's tuba.
Tuba.
It's a tuba.
Your favorite part?
Clarinet.
Clarinet
And
the drum
drums.
set.
Yeah, so like all my instruments on the back.
Cool.
So I'm excited to add that to my collection.
I only have a couple. I'll just kind of fold in between you here.
Yeah.
I picked up a Mill Hill at the retreat. There was a annex store for Maggie's, and I liked the moose. So, oops, I guess if anybody wants that, that's what it's called, autumn moose. And it's on the perforated paper. So I look forward to doing something with that.
A couple more from the Renew. These are both from Designs for the Needle, the Hometown collection.
Like some kind of periodical.
Or like a, you know, how like Dimensions or Leisure Arts or whatever. So it's like a kit. So got a little mouse in a watering can. And then you have this kitty cat in a sewing basket.
Cool.
So
That's very
those were
detailed.
from that store.
Oh, I said periodical. It was that is actually
It's
the kit.
from a kit, yeah.
It's a kit. Okay. Kind of made it look like a little magazine.
Yeah. It was I believe it was sold just like this in the sheet protector altogether.
Huh. What I picked up from the Annex store, this is from October House. I really like that white theme, the white work, and this one's called American White, and it shows various sewing, like a sewing sample, some scissors, and things like that. I just thought that looked so neat. And I have something else in my haul for later that I might do it on green, and I don't know if I'll use white or not. But that single color kind of on a darker background.
I think the white on the green would really pop.
I think so. Yeah. So that was something I picked up.
Couple things from the freebie table. Teach Yourself Counted Cross Stitch, and it's got a bunch of just little tiny things.
Oh, that's a pattern, honey. Oh, but I'm sure it's out of print.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, just kind of
That's a
little flash. Yeah, it's done in color, so that makes it easy too.
mm-hmm.
Neat.
And then this is on the freebie table. I'm a cross stitch addict.
I'm a cross stitch addict. And that's from Lakeside Needlecraft.
Yep, exclusively designed by Doreen Jones.
Cool. Oh, what else you got?
Are you done with yours?
Yeah, I just had a couple days.
A couple more from the freebie table. Actually, no, these were from
The Renew.
so our friend Yvonne at our table kind of gave us first crack at what she had brought to put on the freebie table. So these are all little kits.
And
so,
that fits. You like those motel signs?
Yep. So
What would you call it?
it's very Route 66.
Yeah.
And they're all kits, so they come with the fabric, they come with the
The thread stuff.
Yeah.
Neat.
so I also have In the Garden. It doesn't come with all of the finishing supplies, but it does come with, like, if it requires beads, it's got beads.
Absolutely. Another one?
Mom's Kitchen,
Oh, look at oh yes.
the old blender and the kettle and the KitchenAid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
And then the Cactus Garden.
And who's that by again? The Silver Needle?
The Silver Needle. And this one's got the kind of the fluffy orange in there too.
What year would you say that is?
2022 is,
Oh, yeah, it's fairly recent.
Yep.
Awesome.
So you already showed the retreat pattern, but
Yes.
I also picked up another one for me.
And this was from Jean
Yep,
Workman.
Gene Workman. The Keys to Happiness.
I'm sorry.
Never put the keys to your happiness in someone else's pocket.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's got little
looks like
peacocks.
it'll work together really
And a
nice.
bunch of keys. Did you see
So
all those
many keys.
Yeah, all the keys that go around the edges. Key here. Just a bunch of keys. It's kind of fun.
Retreat Hall. Looking forward to next summer when everybody will be doing
The patriotic.
patriotic.
I like that.
This one's fun. Party Like It's 1776.
And it's got all the little people.
And on the back of the pattern, it tells you who all the little people are.
Awesome. And who made that?
That is by Little Stitch Girl.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
Can you show those people again? I just think they're so neat.
Go for it, because I need to take these out of the bags.
Look at those people. We got George Washington, Martha Washington, John Adams, Abigail Adams, and so on.
Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah, it lists who they all are. That's fun.
Another Dirty Annie's. I'd been eyeing this last retreat.
What does that one say?
Some call it swearing, I call it sentence enhancing.
That's cute.
And I finally... Okay, so this one is fun. So this is by Ink Circles, Arranging the KitchenAids. She's got a couple other arranging patterns that I have.
Oh yeah, get a little closer too.
So I had already gotten arranging the tools and arranging the orchestra a couple of years ago, and this one is arranging the KitchenAid. So it's got a KitchenAid in the middle, and then all the little
Implements.
very nice little retro color palette. And it comes with a recipe
For lavender scones. Very nice.
I just discovered that as I'm taking out the bag. And then finally for Retreat Hall, this one I had to get when I saw what it was.
For all of you that love dogs, and especially dachshunds.
Get along, little doggy. As you know, if you have a dachshund in your house, they are the sheriff.
And this is by Silver Creek.
Samplers, and it is called Deputy Doxy's Posse.
He's cute. Look at that hat.
Yeah.
And then there's little ones below him.
They's probably herding up. Yeah. So, I mean, as we know, our dachshund is absolutely the sheriff around here. So that is it for my haul.
Okay.
So let's go into finishes and stuff.
Okay. I have a finish, or at least I'm calling it a finish.
It's finished when you say it's finished.
I'll tell you what's not finished about it, I suppose. This is from Calico Confectionery. I think I got this on 1 2 3 Stitch. And it they show it made up as a pillow.
Did they send it to you laminated?
No, I laminated it. As much as I'm in and out of, it's just, the pattern is directly on the back. As much as I take the pattern and put it in my project bag and pull it out and put, back and forth, and I do sewing in the car on my break or at night, and just that single paper, I went ahead and laminated it. And actually it turned out to be just fine. There's not much glare on it. But it kind of preserved it more for me. Anyway, they're showing it as a pillow. It's actually not very big at all. There's 3 colors, red, white, and blue. I did not do the white.
Actually, there's 4 if you count the gold.
Oh, the gold, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. And ignore this trim. It's just what I used to keep it from fraying.
Notice the trim because it's absolutely adorable.
Yeah, it doesn't go with it though.
Yeah.
But here's the finish. And it's America, Land That I Love. And the white that's missing is just in that, what would you call it?
Like the bunting and the flag. And
yeah, other than that, I don't think it's got that old-fashioned look. So I don't think it took away from it if I didn't put the white in there. So anyway, that's a finish. Yeah. So that's that. Do you have one?
Yeah, so I also very recently just finished a project.
Like today?
Like, you know, an hour ago. So this is another of my retreat hauls, actually.
Was this a purchase or a freebie?
Yes, this was a purchase. Eat, Sleep, Stitch by Lori Holt. Lori Holt. I can talk, I swear. Pretty simple. She's got it framed. And this is my take on it. I don't think this is 14 count fabric. It's either 10 or 11.
Oh, pull it back. Oh, yeah. Get close to see the stitches. But then pull it back so you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
I like that font. And those look like typical Lori Holt colors as well.
Yeah.
Color palette.
Yeah, but it came together pretty quickly. I'd say a week and a half of not super committed stitching.
Was it neat to do the letters?
It was. And I mean, once I did a couple of the E's.
Then you kind of got the routine.
Yep. I actually got all the way down to the bottom of the C before I had to frog anything.
Do you think, when I had done one with a bunch of letters, do you think that kind of primes you for doing a sampler with letters?
Maybe. And I mean, I can see maybe doing like a modern style one with like bolder letters too.
Yeah, that's really
the
bold.
colors. I do have some sampler patterns in my stash. So I'm envisioning this as a panel on like a bag, maybe like a tote or something.
Very nice.
So yeah, that was, and the fabric, I don't know for sure what it is. It looks like 10 or 11 because I thrifted it, and I held it next to a 14 that I had, and it looked bigger.
I have a finish from Luminous Fiber Arts.
I've done this one.
And it's counting as hard. It is a paper pad, or I think it was probably a PDF. And here's my finish.
And you did a couple things different than I did, which is great. So looks like you backstitched around the bobbin.
Yeah, the bobbin, because that white, it calls for white, and it didn't really show up, I didn't think. So, and then the bird's tummy was supposed to be white, and I didn't think it showed up very well. So I did like a
made it
peach
into
color.
a robin.
Yeah.
And then you also did it on a higher count than I did.
Yeah, this is 25 count Lugana, I believe.
Yeah.
And but it came together fairly quickly. I started at the retreat in August. No, in July. When did we do the retreat?
Retreat was the beginning of August.
Beginning of August? Oh, so it didn't take me very long at all. I started the retreat and I finished it.
I don't know when you finished
week.
it. Yeah. So a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Again, stitching is not our full-time job, so.
Yeah. So it's a nice size. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
The tomato was fun.
The tomato is always the fun part, and I think you actually did it pretty much as charted.
I think I might have messed up my reds, but
I messed up the counting so badly that I had to like move a lot of things around. So, but look how realistic, like that seam ripper and the bobbin. When I did mine on 14 count, like the bobbin was almost like to scale. Another finish. This one I started a little bit before retreat and finished it a couple weeks ago.
Still working on the
still working on the back. Just needs the back finished, but I think a hoop finish is perfect for this.
A little bird.
Here's the pattern.
And who's that by?
It is from Asleep at the Stitch. By at ismini.makes and Bactro.
And you got that online?
Yep, this is an online one.
That's cute.
Yeah, so that one was a fun one to do.
And again, a lot of letters. The same letter, but
The same letter over and over and over and over and over.
yeah,
And
I see a sampler in your future.
The bird's super cute too. Do you have any other finishes?
No, I don't have anything else. What do you got?
I have, to cap
fully
off my finish, I have a FFO of something that I finished last year. It's about 10 months in the making on this baby. So we, I believe I shared the finish for the Gobbler rides again.
And who was the, do you remember?
Oh Lord.
It's okay. We'll look back at our other videos and we'll find out.
Yeah. In the patterns in my stash, I thought as we were prepping for this video, I should have brought the pattern for this.
You know, nice color choices.
So interesting. This finish actually was not expensive. I thrifted the cutting board from
Thrift shop.
Actually, it was a thrift shop reject, so
it was free.
They were gonna toss it. And then the backing fabric was thrifted from the same thrift store. It and the stitched piece are both on foam board, just cheap like dollar store foam board.
And you did like the pins.
I did the pins
in the sides. Straight pins.
Yep, just straight pins just to hold it in place. It's also, for the most part, pretty reversible. I've got these held on with Velcro.
Instead of a magnet, you just did
Instead
Velcro.
of a magnet, I just did Velcro. It's holding pretty well, and in the event that I want to change it up and put something else on this board, I totally could.
Totally could.
The bow is made with ribbon from Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I tied the
floofing
bow.
it.
Yep, tied the bow myself.
Oh, cool.
And then I thought that it needed something in this space, so I picked up Dollar Tree has had their Halloween stuff in for a little while, and it's like just a little ornament thing. It was on like this ring of beads, and I took it off and kept the leaf, flipped it over. On the back of the leaf it actually says like Hello Autumn or something like that, but I thought it was fine plain. And the little raffia bow.
How did it feel doing a fully finished?
Kind of a relief, because I literally had the components sitting in a bag for a year. I bought the fabric or the ribbon for the bow like last year. And it was just kind of sitting there staring at me.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Just in time for this Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So yeah, it's an FFO I did all by myself.
Good job. Good job.
All right. Let's talk rescues. Rescues / Thrifty Magpie finds.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have just a small thing.
You are itching to show those napkins off.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I know before I said maybe it wasn't a good idea to use the linen napkins at IKEA. But then I was attracted, last time we went to IKEA recently.
A couple weeks ago.
I saw linen napkins again, but this time in a color.
I love that avocado color.
Yeah, and it is 100% linen, and the size, I'm looking here for the size.
20 by 20.
20 by 20. So, just kind of giving you an idea in case there's an IKEA near you.
They do ship too, so
yeah.
You might see if they ship.
Yeah, for a project. Yeah. This at IKEA, our IKEA that was closest to us, which would be Portland, which is several hours away, was $10 for 2 of them. So, for what it's worth, if that's something that anybody's interested in. But I thought that green,
100% linen.
I thought I could use that green on something, and it wouldn't be too bad.
Yep, and then it's not super heartbreaking if you mess it up.
Yep, there you go. gives a chance to work with it. What do you got?
I have some fabric. You know, it's just regular old Ada. So I thought it was a little too regular. I took a stab about a month ago at dyeing Ada.
Yeah.
I was on
And you
a
did it with red
little
dye?
bit of, yep. So I was on a little bit of a tie-dye bender and was kind of looking for things to try dyeing. And
You did some t-shirts?
I've done t-shirts.
Did you do this one as well?
I did do this one as well.
I mean, it was already a white t-shirt.
It was already a white t-shirt that said Dasani. And I thought, this thing is going to get stained so fast, I might as well just finish the process. And yep, so this was just regular, like from a tie-dye kit at Walmart. This is the old school Rit.
So I know some people have showed how they do it. What was your process? Briefly, what was your process? I mean, was it scary?
You know me too well.
Was it scary or was it totally doable?
So I tried it out on one of the cheaper fabrics that I had, which is, you know, the $2 Ada from Mart. So with the Rit, so they make a couple kinds of Rit. Which kind you use depends on whether or not your fabric is all or mostly natural, or if it has like a blend. So cotton's natural, linen's natural. Ada is natural because it's cotton. So in that case, you'd use regular Rit dye, or you could even use the powder if you wanted to try like ice dyeing it, which is just another method of dyeing.
Okay, so you used the liquid?
So I used the liquid. With the Rit, you do need to use hot water.
Like hot tea water or hot faucet water?
Like just shy of boiling.
Okay, so like use a tea kettle maybe?
Yeah, use a tea kettle. I just dumped the water into a bucket, added the dye, swirled it around, tied up the fabric, and then
you tied it up just like in a ball?
Yeah, so this one I actually sort of did a spiral or a bullseye, I think. So I started here and just kind of twisted it and
okay, you're gonna have to wrinkle it even though we ironed it.
I know. So kind of twisted it, put it up, made sort of so just kind of twist it sort of where you want the middle of your like bullseye to be, and just kind of twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. Then you put rubber bands, kind of like you're doing with the shirt.
And wherever the rubber bands go is where you get the white.
Oh yeah.
Or if
anywhere that the dye doesn't go. If you wanted to dye just a straight color, you could do that too. You just wouldn't do the tying method.
Okay.
And I usually do it in like just a 5-gallon bucket.
Like
you could also do it in like the washer if it's the regular Rit.
Okay, so like not to advertise Home Depot or anything, but like a Home Depot or Lowe's or some kind of
where you would find a 5-gallon bucket. Walmart's got them.
Cool. And what would be the key points? Rinsing it well, or it's really the heat? Or?
Yeah. So what I do is I let the dye sit. So I wrap it up, tie it up. I'll let it sit in the dye for about half an hour, and then I'll take it out, and then I'll wrap it in saran wrap. So yeah, that's where all your saran wrap's been going. Or like a Ziploc bag or something like that, something where it'll just kind of compress you don't need a lot of compression, but you're kind of holding the dye in there so it kind of forces it to take in the fabric. And I usually leave it in the plastic about 6 6 to 8 hours.
Oh, gosh.
Usually that's overnight, or like if I do it in the morning, I'll undo it like at night.
So it does sound like it's quite a process.
And then you want to rinse it under the sink until, or like the hose or something, until it gets, the rinse water starts running clear, just to get that excess dye out of it. And then you want to wash it. Wash it by itself and then dry it.
And then it shouldn't like bleed on anything.
Correct.
At that point.
So it's not going to bleed on anything. If you were to wash the fabric again, I'd do it by itself another couple times.
Okay. Well, we'll have to try the ice method at some point.
Yep. So with the ice, you do have to use the powdered grit, and then what you do is you put the fabric, and then you put the ice, and then you put the powder, and then as the ice melts, it makes cool patterns on it.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
At least to have an idea of what's all involved.
Yep.
So.
And you can do like multiple colors if you wanted to. You could do, like I've done, instead of dunking it in a bucket, you could use like a spray bottle to apply the dye.
And you did all this outside?
Yes.
Because I didn't see any color in the house.
It's because I clean up really well. No, I do it outside. All the dye application, I'll usually lay down a trash bag, or I actually bought a table cover, like one of those thick plastic things that you would put like over like a cloth, like a linen tablecloth. And it's nice and thick, and it's reusable.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
a little bit less flimsy than like a trash bag.
Okie doke.
So yeah, so that's my tie-dye process. A lot of it is just experimenting,
and you've done mostly shirts. This is like the first or second time you've done.
Yeah, that I've done Ada.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly I do shirts, hat. I've done a couple hats. I've done a pair of pants. So
I haven't done any of that. I guess I haven't been adventurous.
Yeah, it's a really fun summer activity, because a lot of it you do need to do outside.
Gotcha.
But when it's out in the sun, it also really helps the dye set too.
Okay. All right. Is that all we've got? Oh, you've got one more.
So I have a rescue. This one came from, I think this came from the Restore.
And it says, "Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, Lord, for everything." Oh, and it's the little mice. I don't know if there's a little bit of a glare. Yeah, but you can kind of see the mice. Oh, that's sweet. And did anybody sign it?
Yes. So on the back it says, "To Lois and Spence, just a symbol, remembrance from the Philippines, Lucy. Handmade cross stitch."
Aw, at least it's labeled. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's very sweet.
Little gift, and is framed really nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. That's a good rescue. How much do you think you paid for that?
I want to say that one was, I think that one was a couple dollars.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It should be worth so much
I
more.
I remember a $5 price tag on it. I don't remember if I got it on like half off day. But I mean, either way, even $5 is a score.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Well, we've got talked about our various projects. You have any whips you want to share?
Not today. I just finishing that America one. I'm gonna call it finished, and I want to work on the retreat one that I purchased. I'm gonna work on that some more.
Cool.
What's next thing you're gonna do?
My gosh. Oh hey, as I've got the bag of remnants from the one that I just finished.
What do you think are you leaning on holiday stuff?
So I'm not quite ready to let go of summer, but I am acknowledging that fall is literally like right around the corner. So, I've kind of picked out a few. I do want to pick a couple back up that I started a while ago, but other things have kind of taken precedence.
Oh, I thought that was finished.
Nope. I'm close. Forgot why I put it down. I might have started something different, and then, but it's so close.
And that's that motel off Route 66.
Yep. So this is a DMC kit.
Oh, you need some stars at the top, I think. And
Yep. The French knot stars and filling in the buildings. But yep, it's called Motel from DMC.
Cool.
So
is that?
I'm coming in really close on that.
Looks
I
like
do have some fall. So I do want to kind of shout out all of the floss tubers out there that are already breaking out those fall patterns, because as I am struggling to let go of summer, you're just kind of nudging me in the autumnal spooky direction. And I do have a little autumnal, a little bit spooky. You know, everything balanced.
I keep hearing in Flosstube autumnal. I just say autumn.
Well, so autumn is a noun, autumnal is an adjective.
Gotcha.
Fall-like.
Gotcha. Autumn.
So, before I get into what I've got in my little stash here that I can show you, I do want to shout out the lovely ladies at Just Keep Stitchin'. Recently on one of their videos.
Pam and Steph?
Yep. They had a little thing in their comments where people are sharing their sources of their favorite free patterns, or like one that they did recently. And I was off to the races on my phone, looking up these patterns, looking up these designers, and just download. And there's like a couple that were mentioned quite a bit were Owl Forest Embroidery, La-Di-Da, Blue Flower.
Wow. And these are free patterns.
Cressida
or at least at the time that
they have
time that you see
so
them.
they do obviously all sell patterns, but they do have a wealth of free ones as well. Owl Forest in particular, I mean, they're all these designers that give out free stuff. Thank you. You're incredibly generous with your talent, and giving those out for free.
Well, you want to do a flash by of what you?
So I don't have those that I'm gonna share on here, but you can Google some of those names. Check out Pam and Steph's video. Check out those comments.
Okay. So what's this?
So what I do have, another great source of patterns that I use quite a bit is the local library. The Libby app is attached to my library card, and it has just cross stitch and a couple of cross stitch magazines from like the UK and Australia.
Interesting.
And they've got back issues. So I was kind of trolling through that a couple weeks ago. So ones that I'm kind of looking at. This one is from Just Cross Stitch of fall 2022. It's called Warm Autumn.
Oh yeah, the little design behind the word autumn. Yeah, I see that.
And they've got this FFO'd as like a band for like a decorative pumpkin.
Or it could be on a coffee mug or a tea mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great for like a mug sleeve.
Yeah, it would. Okay. What else you got?
This one, I just need to do a little look-see here to see what this one. This one is from October 2023, Just Cross Stitch. It's called Cozy Little Cottage.
It's like a pumpkin, a little mice in a
Little
pumpkin.
mice, yep, mice in a pumpkin with the leaves. And the pumpkin itself has kind of a fun design on it.
Yeah.
This one, I think these are from, okay, so these are from the Just Cross Stitch that just came out not long ago. Their Halloween issue that everybody's always excited about. So this one, I really like the finish on this one. I think it's a fun one for sort of biological or botanical.
But that's a spooky one?
Yeah, so it's called Spooky Moth Shadow Box, and so you stitch them and then you kind of trim around them and then you mount them up like a butterfly collection.
So you might have to just show the top.
Yeah.
Right?
So this one is called Goofy Gourds. This one's definitely a small. It's an ornament.
And that one is from Just Cross Stitch.
Just Cross Stitch, again, the new Halloween issue that just came out.
Okay.
This one is called Halloween Stitching Sampler.
Oh, that's cute. With some scissors.
Yep, so it's got full scissors and
looks like little
spiders,
spools and scissors.
Yep. So that one's kind of fun.
And that one's from Just Cross Stitch also?
Just Cross Stitch, same issue.
Okay.
And then this one's kind of fun too.
Oh, look at that face.
Witch's Helper.
A little frog.
Just a little frog in a cauldron, and just look at those eyes.
And the shadowing effect too, or I should shading effect.
Yeah.
Is that neat? That's Just Cross Stitch also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe it's still out in stores. I think we usually get ours at Safeway.
Yeah, the grocery store.
Yep. Yeah, but go check it out. They always do such a great job with both their Halloween and their Christmas ornaments. Yeah. So they have their special issues in addition to their like monthly.
Cool.
And then I do want to looking way ahead, because I know some of y'all like to stitch Christmas all year round. I don't know when I'm gonna pick this one back up yet, but it will be soonish. Peppermint Bark, I started it last year. Things got busy, so just a recap of where I'm at with that one currently. I
haven't done the dog yet.
Got the grass, and I'm starting on the dog.
Okay.
But sometimes you just need to set it down for a bit, and I think I'm ready to get going on this one again.
Okay, that was from Dirty Annie's.
Yep, and that was Dirty Annie's. I got it last year at the retreat.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Do you have any?
I don't have anything else.
Were you going to talk about the ladybug?
Oh, okay. You talk, because I'm getting a little hoarse.
You're the one that...
a good friend of ours sent us these little kits, thinking of us, knowing that we do cross stitch. And so I'm going to stitch it up and send it back to our good family friend as a gift. So just a little, it's very
That's
sweet.
your upcoming plan.
Very sweet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know we're probably coming in on a really long video.
We've had, since we've been videoing,
It's been hot.
it's been hot, and
Phone's
we're
going into fever mode.
yes, you're doing this on an iPhone. iPhones
It's got
top
temperature.
out. Yep, they shut down at 80 degrees, and we're in the shade, but it's still shut down 3 times. In case you didn't notice during our video.
Yeah.
It did give me an opportunity to look up the pattern name here. This is Night Sky by Jaybird Quilts.
And the gobbler that I FFO'd and showed off earlier was Heartstring Samplery.
Yep, that's all we got.
All right. Until next time.
Happy stitching.
Yep.
Bye-bye.